The sirens came out of nowhere. 1 second, everything was calm. The next, 2 police cruisers tore into the gas station on Jefferson Street. Tires screeched. Red and blue lights splashed across the windows. Inside the small corner store, time froze. Marcus Hale, a black man in crisp Army Reserve uniform, stood at the register, holding a bottle of water, fresh from a long day at Fort Benwick. He had only stopped in for a quick drink. But now, something was off. 2 white officers stormed in. One tall and sharp-jawed, Officer Brad Daniels. The other short, thick-set, Officer Greg Green. They looked like they'd already made up their minds. Hands hovered near their guns. Out of the store. Hands where I can see them. Daniels barked. A woman dropped her chips. A man stepped aside mid-lottery ticket. The cashier ducked behind the counter. Marcus raised his hand slowly. "What's going on?" Daniels marched straight to him. "You're under suspicion of impersonating military personnel." Marcus's eyes widened. "Excuse me, I am military." Without warning, Green grabbed his arm, twisted it, and slapped on cuffs. The water bottle hit the floor and rolled. "You're making a mistake," Marcus said, voice steady. Daniels sneered. "Yeah, they all say that." Outside, they forced him to his knees on the burning pavement. Cars slowed. Phones came out. People filmed. Marcus didn't resist, didn't shout. He kept his chin high. He knew what that uniform meant. And now so would they. "I'd like to make one call," Marcus said quietly. "To who?" "Your lawyer." Green laughed. "No," Marcus replied. "My commanding officer." The officers exchanged looks, cocky. Still cuffed, Marcus leaned sideways, pulled his phone, and tapped one name. It rang twice. "Colonel Addison." "Sir, this is Sergeant Hale. I've been wrongfully detained. They think I'm faking my service." A pause, then a deep voice. "Stay there. I'm on my way." Exactly 7 minutes later, 3 black SUVs rolled up. No sirens. They didn't need them. Men in dark suits and sharp military uniforms stepped out. The air shifted. People moved. Even traffic seemed to quiet. Then the rear door opened. Out stepped Colonel James Addison, tall, silver-haired, ribbons across his chest. He walked with purpose, with power. "Which one of you is Officer Daniels?" Addison asked coldly. Daniels raised his hand slowly. "I'm Colonel James Addison. That man you cuffed is Sergeant Marcus Hale. Served this country for 11 years. Green swallowed hard. "You accused him of impersonating. Did you check his ID?" "No, sir." "Badge? Base permit? Even ask his name?" Green couldn't speak. "You racially profiled one of our own." He turned to his aide. "Hand them the papers." The military lawyer stepped forward. "You are both under federal review for misconduct. Effective immediately. Badges, weapons, radios." "Now," Daniel stammered. "This is a mistake." "No," Addison said. "The mistake was thinking a black man in uniform was your enemy." He walked to Marcus. "Get up, Sergeant." He helped him to his feet. Applause broke out. A woman clapped through tears. Someone shouted, "That's justice." Daniels and Green were escorted away. Heads low, futures ruined. Marcus stood tall, dusty, but unbroken. By sunrise, the video was everywhere. The arrest, the rescue, the colonel. #Salute Sergeant Hale trended across every platform. Talk shows debated it. News anchors analyzed it. The mayor held a press conference. "I want to personally apologize to Sergeant Hale. Officers Daniels and Green have been fired, effective immediately." 2 weeks later, Marcus walked into the police academy. New recruits, nervous faces, no script. He spoke from the heart. "Before you put on a badge, remember, power doesn't make you right. Listening does. Respect does. You see a black man in uniform? That's not your threat. That's your brother." Silence. Then applause. Back home, Marcus sat on his porch, glass of sweet tea in hand. Sun setting behind the trees. He didn't want revenge. He got something greater. Justice, respect, and his story heard. And now you've heard it too. Because sometimes the loudest stand comes from the man who never had to raise his voice. If this story moved you, if you believe respect should wear every color, like the video, subscribe for more powerful stories that need to be heard, because silence lets injustice grow, and we're here to speak up.